hi, if you clicked on this video, thank you so much. That means that you are ready to take your morning routine and your lifestyle to the next level. So I'm going to give you some extremely amazing tips and tricks that I do to have a really great day. I first wake up and take my morning routine very seriously. So in regards to all of that, sorry, just gotta freshen up a little bit. So in regards to all of that, you want to, before you even check the messages on your phone, you want to make sure that you are checking the time. Hopefully you're waking up naturally, but if you're waking up more to an alarm, I feel for you. Try to wake up naturally as much as possible. Like, if you do have to be somewhere by 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, just make sure you go to bed on a certain time at night that you're going to naturally wake up an hour before your alarm clock goes off, or around that time that you want to wake up. It's very important that your body just naturally wakes up to a nice light of sunlight. So if you have a lot of dark shades and stuff, try to just ever so crack them open, or just enough to where the sun can come through and bless you with a great morning of light. So I love to take one of my satin pillows. So I have a pillow with a satin pillowcase on it, and I immediately plop it on the ground right next to the bed. And going forward with that, I take my phone, and I normally have it on airplane mode because it reduces radiation exposure. So make sure it's obviously as far away as possible, but that way no one's calling you in the middle of the night, no one's disturbing your sleep. Put it on airplane mode. There's 911 for a reason. Okay, if they really need help, they can call 911. Okay, let's just start there. And then you undo the airplane mode. You go and you click YouTube and search up. My favorite is Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation in the morning, and it's a 15-minute to 18-minute meditation in the morning, and it's called the best day ever, I believe. I'll link it in the link below, in the caption below. And it's about 15-18 minutes, so if you're new to meditating, it's extremely important that you have some kind of guide. Now, everyone's going to say you can meditate differently, you can meditate through dancing, you can meditate through that. Honestly, I feel like you can connect with your inner self and God doing your passions, but I feel like meditating itself and then actually doing an action of something else is different things. So if you meditate and you for some reason feel like you're shutting your eyes, okay, I don't know how to do this, and it's almost like a lot of times people are saying, well, my mind just won't shut off. Well, it's running at 100 miles a minute. That's typically because of the subconscious mind and what you surround yourself with. So whether that's music, people, or your job, or maybe you have a TV on playing the news all the time, or just stuff that's continuously going and going and going and going. You need to learn how to be in silence. And the best ways to learn how to be in silence is really just turning everything off. I mean, you can, right after this video if you like, or even pause the video now. Just take a moment of silence, whether in your car or if you're at a nice cafe like I am, or whatever it might be. But being in silence and training your mind how to clear itself is very important. I feel like ocean waves and how the clouds come and go, that's kind of how random thoughts can pop up in your mind, and you might think you're just diagnosing yourself. You're like, oh, well, I have ADHD, or I have this, or I have that. Don't diagnose yourself. You are not a label. Okay, don't accept what anyone's saying with a white coat on, because of the fact they're in the business to get paid to give you certain labels so you can keep coming back to them and they can continue getting paid because of that. So don't ever limit yourself on any label. ADHD, depressed, this, that, the other. I don't care what they labeled you. You are a free woman. You are a free man. You are a child of God. And I truly believe that you can heal yourself. You don't need any outer source. You don't need any supplement. You don't need any book. You don't need any friend. You don't need any piece of article of clothing to heal yourself inside out. Okay? Or outside in, whatever way you really want to go. So, first of all, morning routine. Do your morning meditation. Let him walk you through. When he says inhale, do a nice inhale. I mean, it's very simple, but keep doing it every single morning. And don't miss it morning. And for some reason, if you feel like you're rushing or anything like that, I promise you, cut out whatever you think that you want to do instead of meditating, and meditate first. And then I promise you the rest of your day is going to go really, really well. From then on, I highly recommend to really do amazing skincare. So go in the bathroom, do your skincare. Use very clean products that are very effective. And I actually have a shop that you can buy from. And I will link that below as well of what I use. And then from then on, go and make yourself nutritional breakfast. Do not be eating anything that is not nutritional or anything that's full of sugar or anything like that in the morning. You really want to have a nice rounded nutritional breakfast. For example, I eat about an egg, maybe 2 eggs, and sausage that I season myself, and with a side of spinach in the morning. And if you don't like spinach, I highly recommend to eat it dry. Like, don't get... The first time I was introduced to spinach was watching Popeye, and he would get these cans of spinach that's like wet and just like, I couldn't do it. I was like, that's spinach, that's disgusting. But then as I got a little bit older, and I saw these like Organic Girl like spinach containers, and they literally look just like salad, and it's fluffy and it's like dry. I was like, oh, okay, that's not bad. So I literally just grab a handful of that, put it on my meal in the morning. So that's very important. And also start your day off with an incredible, great glass of water that's full of minerals and very clean water. Nothing that's in plastic bottles or anything like that, okay? So after that, it's highly important that you feed the mind podcasts. So whether you're driving to work or maybe that you work from home, it's really important to feed your mind podcasts and growing your mind ever so. Breaking your limiting beliefs, breaking yourself out of the matrix, I guess you can say. And you're already, say you've been in a job for like 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, even maybe 6 months, and you're like, I really don't like the environment, I don't like the people, I don't like how they treat me, I don't really care for anything that I'm doing, or maybe you do care about the product and you're really behind it, but the environment's just not for you. I promise you, they will replace you, and you need to fulfill yourself in your life. So don't waste another day at a job that you don't feel is fulfilling, that you don't feel is really serving your highest purpose from God, okay? So you can kind of see both sides of the spectrum here. You can see someone who is nourishing themselves in the morning, someone who's sleeping, naturally, like they wake up naturally, they do their morning meditation, they have the vision of who they want to become, or, the type of life that they want. They're imagining that while they're meditating, they're envisioning it, they're feeling grateful for everything. And then they go forward, they do their skincare, they make their breakfast, and they're feeding their mind. Okay, that is extremely powerful, because there is that type of person, and then there's the type of person that wakes up at their alarm with absolutely zero natural light, and they are hitting the ground running, like barely brushing their teeth, running out there late to work, going through traffic. I mean, you've heard it and seen it 1,000 times. Probably having a freaking churro for a breakfast meal, okay? and then and listening to angry music while they even go to work. So it's very important that you take care of yourself. So continuing on, I think it's very important that you recognize both sides, and if you truly love yourself and you want to do better and you want to move forward in such a higher vibration and eventually wake up and be living in the life that you want to live in and be around the people that you want to be around, and like maybe you don't even know what that is yet, don't worry, you are going to truly and quickly find that out. So it doesn't stop there, you know. After moving on from that, productivity is very important. So if you already have an idea of something that you want to work towards, you have a fulfillment, say you have what you're calling a hobby right now, but you're working and serving burgers at a place that you don't even care about, or maybe you're serving coffees at a place that you really don't even care about, but you go home every night and you're working on something that you feel is just so fulfilling, or maybe it's helping other people, like you're blogging and you're, it's raining, and you're really helping other people. It's very important to not necessarily work for free. Okay, I like on here, I'm giving out these great tips and information and tricks for free, but it's because I have so much knowledge behind every single thing on how to do things step by step. Like for skincare, I am a triple state certified esthetician, and I have my own day spa. So when I tell you to do certain things, or suggest to you to do certain things, the fact that I can just tell you that and not get paid for it is fine, because the most valuable information is truly in the science behind everything. So it's like, what kind of skincare brands would I recommend? That's just something that I might charge for, or like step by step, a curated skincare regimen for you is something I may charge for. I'm not sure yet what I even want to do, but I do know that there's everything that I am telling you right now, I am to charge for, to go in depth with, because if you do something well, don't do it for free. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going home at night and you're really working on something that you care about, it's important to make that your day in and day out way of life. Because to charge for something that you love to do for free, it's not bad, because it's fulfilling you and it's fulfilling other people, and they want to pay. Some people truly have to pay for the knowledge to take it seriously. Otherwise, if you are giving the knowledge and they say, okay, they don't care to hear it. You know what I mean? Or maybe they do, maybe some will actually take it serious, but some won't. And so it's like, a lot of people will take things more seriously that they have to pay for and implement it in their life. Let's see. So, next thing, I highly recommend the gym. I hit the gym about 5 to 6 days a week. It's very important to hit the gym. Now, you can start off going 3 days a week if you want to start off slow, but I can promise you that you're going to get addicted to the gym. So, and you might think to yourself, I don't want to lift weights. Is that feminine? Is that masculine? What is it? I truly believe that we all have bodies that need to be stimulated in regards to health and cardio and good blood circulation and everything like that. I mean, you really don't want to just sit around and become a big blob. You really want to make sure that yourself is toned, and at least, okay, because a lot of times you can be a little bit heavier, and you may not love yourself as much, and you might not do as good of a job that you would be doing if you felt like you looked better. So Alexis always says, feel good, she says, look good, feel good, do good, and I am 100% a believer of that. I have practiced that my whole life, and it was just recently that I heard somebody put that in like a sentence: feel good, look good, then you feel good, and then you're doing good. So taking care of yourself is not vain, it's not selfish, it's not anything that the majority of people think it is. It's the best thing that you can truly do for yourself, and the best thing that you can truly do for other people. Because say you're just throwing your hair up in a bun. You're not really taking care of your skin. You're throwing on some sweats, and you feel, I feel like maybe at the end of the night, think maybe at the end of the night, that is something more appropriate, but not to get yourself started for the day. I don't think that's best for any industry, unless it's PJ industry. So, as you guys can see, having patience is very important, because I have a lot of patience recently, and sometimes you can get overstimulated. So imagine with all these horns, all these people walking by, talking, this and that. Imagine I didn't do my morning meditation, and didn't eat nutritiously, and didn't dress myself up, and didn't treat myself right. Do you think I would finish this video after that? Probably not. I would have shut this off. I would have, you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If I had a freaking churro for breakfast and woke up by the alarm, I wouldn't want to do anything. I'd be angry. And I'd be probably on a completely different way of going out and about. Okay, so anyway, there is that. After doing the gym, I highly recommend nature. So right now I'm spending some time in nature, and yes, it is raining. I'm under this beautiful umbrella, so it's starting to rain a little bit heavier, and it's very important. Well, actually, I kind of like this. I actually kind of like the rain, because it's stopping people from walking around me, because I'm not the biggest person on wanting people to hear what I have to say, around me in person. Anyway, what you want to avoid is checking your phones really early in the morning, not drinking water for the first thing in the morning. If you go straight to coffee, or you go straight to juice, or you go straight to anything else, your stomach is going to be very upset with you. Your body's going to be very upset with you. The digestion's not going to go down well. Please start with water. Just test it out, okay? The next thing is avoid negative friends, avoid negative neighbors, and negative family, okay? That's very important as well, because if you're constantly exposing yourself to negative friends, neighbors, family, that's going to be energy, eating off of your energy. And it's wasting your time and your energy around certain people like that. You really don't want that. You want to be able to harvest. You really want to be able to reap the seeds that you're sowing in your own life, and not people coming to you and taking your time and energy talking about the negatives of this and negatives of that. And it's not necessary at all. Another thing is, do not listen to negative music. I can understand maybe if you're going through a breakup, or just having a bad day. But at the same time, I don't understand bad days, because you can't really have a bad day unless you want the bad day. So when I say that, it's very important to realize every moment is a second chance. Every minute is another chance. Every time you blink your eyes, it's another chance. So I remember talking to someone, and she said whenever she used to get really, really mad, she'd immediately break something. She'd throw something, break something. And for me, I don't know if it's because I'm not lazy, but I don't like to do anything that it's not logical to do. So if I get really, really mad about something, I'll go to the gym. I'll do something more productive. But if I think of breaking something, one, it's broken. Whatever I bought with my own money is broken. And then I'd have to clean it up afterwards? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not doing any of that. That's just not the way I think is the best way. So yeah, make sure you're listening to upbeat music. Some of my favorite music's like K-pop, or cafe music, or lo-fi, or some good vibrational music is very important. And do your positive affirmations as well. So I am radiant, I am abundant, I am healthy, my body is is regenerating at every level. My body's healing itself. So doing those affirmations is very important. You can do it while you're doing your makeup. You can do it while you're doing your skincare. You can do it before you go to bed. You can do it in the morning. My favorite time to do it is when I am meditating. And meditation actually calls for it. So it'll say repeat after me. And there will be like 20 to 30 different affirmations that you're literally declaring on yourself. You're declaring on your life. And I think it's a great way to overall fill your cup. Okay, so there is that one. We have so many goodies in this video today. And women, this is so important because you may think, putting the lotions on, lighting the candles, and everything like that is very feminine, and I truly believe it is. But to the roots of traditional ways, not the Bath and Body Works lotions that are full of synthetic fragrances and chemicals and things that go really, really deep into the skin. So deep so that it's really changing and altering certain things in the body and can cause certain things in the future. With candles, I really recommend to get, I believe it was soy candles. Here, I'm going to close this because it's not really. But the candles is very important. Just a second. It's starting to rain. I'll get my items out of the way. Make sure you get, I think it's all soy or coconut wax, honey bee wax, something like that, with the wooden way to light it. I think that's the best way to be able to enjoy certain natural essential oil scents in the home. You can even get an aromatherapy diffuser as well. And make sure you just keep cleaning that out because those can mold easily if you don't. And make sure that you're using very high-end natural lotions. Your body's going to love it. You're going to be clearer. You're going to be running better and cleaner. So this is my absolute first YouTube video ever. I hope you all have enjoyed it, and I will be making so many more. If you guys want me to go in depth in any of these topics that I talked about, which is a bunch of different topics, let me know. Comment below, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do if this resonates with you. If not, it was a blessing of you getting this far. So thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you guys